And this is the CORE Craftsman Truck Series coming to you from Phoenix tonight. We got the track that's not a oval. It's not really a roval. It's not a tri-oval, quad oval. I don't know. It's Phoenix. Oval with an open dog legs, how iRacing calls it. Looks like a track temperature tonight. It's a little cooler than our ARCA series at 116 degrees currently. It's 84 degrees outside. It's a little warmer outside. Hoping that Ricky Gonzalez will meet me in the booth later if he can get home in time. But let's check in here. The guys have started up some qualifying. Looks like Dakota Camper on your provisional pole with a 27.528. Yeah, so looks like we got Nick here in second, AJ Chantry in third. Let's see who all we got on track now. Looks like Kevin Foster is about to get ready to put in a time. He's got a 30.5, so that's going to be his out lap. Brambo coming in third there, the 27.643. Don Easterlin with a 24.675 and Matt Crockett with a 27.756. Foster in sixth with a 27.684. So a bunch of these guys are right there and on top of each other. Looks like got a few that haven't qualified. Dylan McDonald is yet to go out. Looks like they got about 2.5 minutes left. Looks like Joe Sullivan is going to be setting a lap time right now. And this thing is not wanting to play nice yet again. There we go. So yeah, first and second separated by 4 thousandths of a second. Sullivan just pipping Mr. Foster for that sixth spot with a 28.661. So since we do have the open dog leg this time, so you will see them cutting down through there to straight line the section over there. So keep an eye out for that. And it's also where the pit exit is. So, you know, if we get some green flag stops, that could be a little interesting. Always making up a little bit. It looks like Mr. Dylan McDonald's hit the track here. Let's drop in and see what his times are looking like. Let's get a nice cockpit view on Dylan here. Watch how he takes the track here. Pull up our so it looks like in qualifying at least Dylan's trying to hold that yellow line for a little bit and come back up, run right back up to the top of the wall there. Not cutting quite as much of that dog leg as I've seen. Coming down here, it looks like he's trying to hold that yellow line, using it to help him turn a little. Ooh, getting a little sideways, Dylan. But 27.304 there, giving him a provisional pole. We got about 50 seconds left in this session here. Let's see if he improves on that. I doubt with that slide he will. 27.794. So a little bit of a slide can cost you about a half a second. Looks like the only one left to go on track might be James Carman here. Looks like he's in that Liquid Death number 28. So if he's in that, is Crockett in a Liquid Death car, or do we have something separate? Well, Crockett's not on track, so let's see if James has time to set a lap here. We got about 15 seconds left in the session. That looks like he decides to just bring it on back in. All right, let's pull up our full grid here for the start of this race. So, in first with your pole with a 27.304, you have Dylan McDonald. In second, Dakota Camper about 2/10 back. Nick Gardner with another two, just close there between second and third. Tyler Bramble, about 3/10 back. Fifth, we have Don Easterlin. Sixth, we have Josh Anderson. Seventh, Joe Sullivan. Eighth, Kevin Foster. Ninth, Matt Crockett 10th. Dan Phelps 11th is AJ Chantry. Justin Swaney is in 12th. And then 13th, you have John Crane, Zach Roethlisberger in 14th, James Carman in 15th, and Derek Booker in 16th. I believe Zach is once again our points leader, so he will start from the very back here. So let's go into this, hide that again, and as these goes, let's see if I can find this zoom in cam. Let's look at some of these paint schemes we got going on here while they're gridding up. There we go, zoomed in. So you got Dylan McDonald and the EPI machine there, the number 38. Dakota Camper and the Unchained Ministries there, the Gathering Place Church. I believe it's Ministries. I'm M/M. I'm not sure. I need to ask him that if he get him in here. 16th, number 16 there in the Farm Smart Nutrient truck. Tyler Bramble and the Sad Toast. Don Easterlin and the iRacing truck there. Josh Anderson in the Top Split Brotherhood truck. Joseph Sullivan in the Skylar Sullivan truck there, the number 76. Kevin Foster in the Monster Energy number 8. Matt Crockett is in the Universal Technical Institute truck, so not Liquid Death for once. AJ Chantry's in the KC Sign and Awnings truck. Dan Phelps is in our Red Bull truck. John Crane is in the 3-Cha number 11 there. Justin Swaney in the 52 Super Mario Brothers paint scheme. Zach is running that number 51 Zariz Transport. Derek Booker is in the Captain Crunch number 86 there. And James Carman in that number 28 Liquid Death. Alright, as we gonna go back up here, find our starter cam as these guys come around here. And we are just making sure we are live. And we are. And Barney's got the green flag out. Looks like the green. They are off. Looks like Dylan gets a nice little jump there on that start. They all go past here. Check in with this TV2 camera. Catch them coming into 1 and 2 here. Everything seems to be looking good on the stream this time. The exit of 2. Watch them coming into 3. They are almost 3 wide at points here. Exit of 4. And we got the cactus cam. Alright. Ooh, I may have to go to that one some more. Alright, we're back to that. Let's go back into our TV cams here. Dylan McDonald out to a just about a half a second lead now here from Nick. So, oh, AJ Chantry rolling over there. Let's see here. Looks like maybe Derek Booker crashed as well here. Let's see. Oh, you know, AJ goes up and Booker nowhere to go. The 28 and the 51 there, just nowhere to go for these guys. Let's see here. So it looks like AJ just... Is that net code? That's pretty bad. Let's see if we can get a better view of this. Let's watch this chase cam here. Okay, come on. Let's watch that one more time. It is not taking me. Alright, we're going to have to do this the hard way. Let's look at the chase cam and back it up. So, oh yeah, that's some bad net code. Alright. So that one I'm going to just call netcode and a racing incident, and we are going to move on down the road. Go back live here. Mute myself here real quick. All right, and we are back. So that was not, I believe, the lap 1 incident. I'm not exactly sure where, but James Carman coming out of the pits there must have suffered a little bit of damage. Let's see, where does that put our AJ Chantry? I'm assuming he's gonna. Yeah, it looks like he definitely took a fast repair. I don't know if the number 51 there is Zach. Truck looks pretty good, showing that, yep, he had to pit. Kevin Foster pitted there on lap 3 as well. Looks like they... none of them took tires. They may have taken a fast repair and some fuel. Looks like Dan Phelps and James are all in there a little longer. Looks like Phelps just took some of the damage off of that car, but did not take his fast repair. As we are... And watch Cactus Cam. Barney has the green out, and we're taking it here. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting one. Watching turns 1 and 2 here. Dylan's out to a nice lead. Oh, we got some people rubbing the wall there. Woo! Looks like we got some 2 wide racing, so we'll drop it back down here. Let's look and see. Looks like Nick and Dakota battling a little bit here. Let's see. Nick's got a little bit of a run on the inside. You can see that outside lane just has a little better charge off the corner. Nick makes up a little bit of room on corner entry, a bit through the mid. Does he have enough on the exit to hold off? He takes that low line there. And just enough to clear that you got number 57 also trying to make a move here on Dakota. That is Don Easterlin here. They're running nice and close tonight. Looks like Don's going to have just enough run by... Whoa. What do we got here? Looks like maybe an issue for John Crane here. Let's take a look. Going down into here. Ooh, Giant. Oh, collects the 28 of James Carman there. Looks like he got just under the yellow line a little too much and sent him up high. Hold on, let me drop down in there with these guys.
Okay.
Alright, looks like being a single truck incident there, be a little bit of an EOL. Let's go back live here. Looks like I got a few people in the pits. Dakota Camper, I guess, is going to be topping off probably for fuel. I believe these guys can go somewhere between 34 and probably 37 laps, maybe 38 if they push it. So that would give Dakota enough time. Let's see. So your people that came down pit road this go around: Dakota Camper, Josh Anderson, Kevin Foster, Joe Sullivan, and Zach Roethlisberger, all with short stops. So either that's 2 tires and some fuel, or just some fuel. Let's see here. So they'll be able to go to probably lap 45. gets them past halfway. So if we go green the rest of the way, those guys may be able to get away with just one single green flag pit stop. Whereas somebody like Dylan, who hasn't stopped, would be very close to get that one done. Ooh, voice cracking a little bit. Alright, as we are doing some pace laps here, looks like, see if I can find. Pace truck is in. Let's find that cactus cam. Bonnie has a green flag up. See what kind of launch we get over here. I thought they were a lot closer here. Let's get the...
Green, green, green.
There we go. There's green. Looks like Dylan is out to a nice little lead there. They come into one here. Oh, Chantry up into the wall hard. I believe that's Chantry. No, that is the 10 of Matt Crockett hard into the wall. We'll have to go back and see what's happened here. Do that. So what do we have going on here? We have Crockett is coming in and trying to go straight, and Sad Toast just trying to cut the dog leg there, hits him and yep, just turned him right into it. Then you have Crockett going right down in front of the Anderson there and just missing Joseph Sullivan. Nice driving on Sullivan's part there to avoid that one. Not a lot of reaction time. Then you see the 28 there coming back around. Let's see. Look at this from Booker's point of view here at full speed. Booker just caught up with nowhere to go. Let's check out Josh Anderson's truck here on that rear chase. Looking alright. Not too bad. Looks like he got lucky there. Go back live. Showing Crockett had a secondary crash here. Let's see what's going on. May have had a motor blow on him, and SDK picked him up just going a little slow. So looking here, Dylan is still out in the thing. Here we got a little there we go. So looks like your top three, Dylan, Nick, and Don, have yet to pit at all. Dakota Camper pitted on lap 10, and Kevin Foster as well up in 4th and 5th there. So there. Looks like the round of pits may have served them very well in a fuel strategy, giving them an extra 10 laps on these guys. Let's go over here to the Lone Star Special for the night. Give a thank to my boss Matt for making a Texas run and giving me some frosty beverages. Let's pull up our pit strategy box here and just see. So yeah, you can see kind of who's on what strategy there. And pace lights should be out this time around, so next time we will be green flag running. Looks like Crockett is in the pits having to take a large chunk of damage. You hate to see it. But while we got you here, you know, we have a sponsorship with W Energy Drinks. Believe there's a code for all you watchers out there is CORE Dub, as we are getting ready to go green here. Watch from this view as they go. Well, watch the starter cam as they come out of the turn here. I forget, the pit entry is so long here at Phoenix. It is definitely a track like you won't see anywhere else. But here we go. It is green. Dylan has gone off to the races early, out to a almost half. Yep, there's your half a second at the start here. You got Derek Booker trailing the field up there. You got Dakota Camper running that high line up there. See if everybody keeps it off the wall this go around. Dakota looking down low under Don there. So you're going to make that move stick as they come out. Don is rubbing the wall just a wee little bit. Dakota way down to the inside of that dog leg. It looks like Dakota has taken the spot. We'll see if he holds it. You can get a nice run on that high side out there. It looks like, in fact, Dakota does hold that spot, putting him into third. Oh, Don getting into him there. Let's see here. Let's go back and look at that and see what we've got going on here. Oh, almost just like a bump draft, just gone a little wrong there. Let me see if we can't get the far chase here and kind of see. Because that bump shouldn't have. Oh, I think we got a little bit of a netcode issue tonight, guys. I don't think that should have really resulted in that action there. Giving Dakota a little bit of damage. Going to the right side of that yellow cone there. So it looks like Dylan McDonald still staying out of the pits. Guess he's saving his sets of tires and fuel, as we are 20 laps into this. Or we're on lap 21 of 85 tonight, so a few more cautions in the ARCA race we had earlier, but it's kind of how it goes. You have one clean one and one, you know. The trucks are a little easier to drive. The guys try to run a little closer, but I'm wondering if there may be a few issues with iRacing and their netcode stuff tonight. You see Mr. Kevin Foster taking that slightly inside line, probably trying to save a little bit of fuel by taking the shorter line around the track. Not worth a ton, but you know, if it comes to saving a little bit of fuel, Mr. Foster will find a way. Looks like we got at least one more lap here. So running down through the field, looks like Don Easterlin is out of the race, it appears. I'm guessing he may have gone in for... oh, here we go. May have gone in to fix the damage and found out the time was a little too long. We have an hour and a half to get these 85 laps in. We are just under a quarter of a way through it. Or just over. 80, 20. Yeah. So the pace lights are out. We will be green flag running this time around. Ooh, nice ad for Porter Cooler there. You know, these high track temps we have going on right now, it would definitely be a good thing. All right, and we are... There we go. All right, let's see what kind of jump Dylan gets on this one. So we get ready to go green here as they go down into the turn. Dylan with an early jump. There you go. Gets off nice. Turns down way deep there. Trying to make the shortest run possible. Once again, gets out to about a 4. It looks like he's going to stabilize about 4/10 of a second. And you know, your points leader number Zach has managed to get up into third. Second, you got Kevin Foster. Fourth, you have AJ Chantry there. It's almost like they're adding a whole other turn to this track, it feels like. It looks like Foster is able to keep Dylan McDonald honest there. Looks like the gap's maintaining about 2 to 3/10 of a second. Looks like he may make up a little bit on entry and Dylan slowly... Well, no? SDK will not be helpful tonight because of their line going into the pit lane. Last lap, Kevin Foster, the fastest one yet. It was a 27.82. You know, Dylan is on, or no, Kevin should still be on the same tires. So. Looks like we may have a little bit of a blinking issue out of Zach. He just disappeared off that. And you've got Josh Anderson trying to make a move on the inside of AJ Chantry here for your 4th place. As Josh comes down in here. Let's see if we can see him. Watch this on the chopper cam, maybe. AJ goes up high. Josh getting that low line run there. That's a good run coming off. They go down. Josh take a little bit of the draft. Is he going to try to send it in? Just going to kind of sit there and make it a little bit closer. Looks like his run off this turn is a... might be having to lift. These trucks might be starting to push a little bit. You got Dakota Camper and Joe Sullivan back here fighting for 7th and 8th. And then back here, ooh, 3 wide would you have Dakota and Camper and Crockett. Looking back up here to the front, looks like Dylan has pulled himself out a little bit of a lead. He's up to about 4 to 5/10 now. Zach's sitting there about 6 or 7/10 back behind Mr. Kevin Foster. But they definitely have a little bit of a breakaway pack here as AJ is 2.5 seconds behind him with Josh looking to pull in on him. Oh, Josh going down low, below the line. Oh, they get into it. Keep it straight, AJ. All right, nice driving there, AJ. Good job of keeping it straight. That could have been bad, but hey, they kept it going straight. That gives promotes Nick up into 4th position there. Man, those trucks just bounce down off that dog leg so hard. Looking back up here, who else we got? Josh Anderson gonna try to size up and make another run at AJ here. But not far behind him, you have Joe Sullivan and Dakota Camper. He's the first of the people that pitted on lap 20. We are 32 out of 85 laps into this race. Alright. The closest battle on track is here with AJ and Josh. Josh gonna try the high side this time around? Nah. Well, yep, it looks like he's gonna just get the high side there. Nah. Gonna try the high line around this time. Doesn't quite have enough mid corner to get clear to get the wide run. It looks like it cost him a little bit on exit there. But this battling is allowing 6th place or 7th place Joe Sullivan to pull right back up into him. Josh going way down deep and low in the dog leg there. Ooh, Chuck getting unsettled. Ooh, a little bit of a door to AJ there. Ooh, AJ is off pace. Truck for the most part looks okay. A little bit of damage on that left and right front. Hopefully it's not going to slow him down too much. Because you got Dakota get past him as well there. But we are still green flag running. Up at your front here, looks like Zach managed to get around Kevin Foster. Let's pull back and get a replay of this one here from your... It looks like he looks up under the underside. Looks like Kevin goes a little high. Maybe those tires are starting to wear out just a little bit more on Kevin's truck and takes it down low and easily clears the number 8 of Mr. Kevin Foster. So it looks like that last lap there, Kevin's about 0.2 of a second off. We'll go back and check in our leader here. Looks like Dylan is right at 8 to 9/10 of a second. Flirting with that line. Foster's another 1.3 off of Zach. So catch their times when they go around this time. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Zach is slowly trying to reel Dylan in there. He's got about a 10th on him that previous lap. Yep, it looks like he's just slowly pulling about a 10th of a lap, second a lap. Looking back through your field, looks like everybody else is about a second apart. Nobody really pushing anybody. Looks like you got Derek Booker in the pits there. Let's go back to our leader here, Dylan McDonald. And let's jump in the car with Zach here and see what kind of wheeling he's doing. Because he was fighting that Archer car to keep it straight. Whereas this looks a lot more like the Zach I'm used to seeing, that's smooth on the wheel. But yeah, just slowly pulling in. It'll be interesting to see if he's using more of the... Because it looks like he's getting most of his time on corner entry. See if he starts burning up that right front trying to catch up. See if he has anything for Dylan when he does get there. Just so smooth on the wheel. We're jumping with Dylan now. See if he's just as smooth on that wheel. Not putting too much into it. Can't really hear the tires. It looks like Dylan's just doing a nice job protecting everything. You got Mr. Foster back here. See what kind of line he's running. Kind of still running that middle line. Oh, Foster downshifting there. Trying to get a little bit more of a run. We'll have to see if that starts paying off. Now it looks like Zach has gotten within about 0.4 of Dylan here. See if he has anything for him here at the line. coming up on some lap traffic here as well. It looks like the number 28 staying out of the battle for the lead here. Good job on you. You're coming up to Mr. John Crane here, getting real close now. Zach's within 0.2 of a second. Dylan gonna dive it up. John gonna stay up nice and high there. Ooh, keep it off the wall, John. Here we go. Looks like Dylan's just, or Zach's running a little bit of a lower line through the dogleg than Dylan. Zach's gonna try to send it out high. Dylan's coming into the pits now, I guess. Yep, lap 45. So he's gonna come in. Let's watch Dylan as he comes down and see what kind of, see if he's gonna take 4 tires, 2 tires. Or lap 45 he would be. It's gonna be very close for Dylan to make it all the way to the end of the race here. But if they're running 29 2s, 28 8s, fresh set of tires may really help them get back out in the lead after the round of pit stops here. Got Nick coming in, so that's going to put Dylan a lap down. But once everybody cycles through their pit windows, that should change. The amazing thing right now would be is if there's a caution, oof, Zach and Kevin there are going to be playing a mighty strong hand. We also have Nick Gardner in the pits. So Dylan was for 8.4 seconds. I know he had to take at least 2 tires. There's no way he's going to try to stretch out 85 laps on that, but we will quickly be able to tell with what kind of lap times Dylan is turning here. Oh, 28 into the wall right in front of Dylan McDonald. We'll see as he gets up to thing here. Let's see where he is. Yeah, pull up his lap times here. So before he came into the pits, he was running 28.9. Out of the pits, 29.0. So that's his first out lap. Let's see if it picks up a little bit of speed here. .28.8. So not a ton faster. Maybe Mr. Dylan did not take a set of tires, expecting for there to be a another caution to come up and use them a little bit later. But Zach cooking in a 28.7 last lap. Let's see what Dylan runs here. 29.0. So it looks like Zach had a little bit more pace in hand. Let's see who else here is close on track. Well, yeah, you got Dylan and John. Looks like Dylan's got another 5 seconds to the 85 of Don Phelps there. Let me pull up their car number. There you all can see. All right, as we are lap 53 of 85, kind of shaping up here. Kevin and Zach might be trading fast times there, but Looks like Zach's got a nice 3-second gap on Mr. Foster now. Watch the sad toast there, running in 11th, it appears. Oh, there's our leader into the pits. Leaving Foster, Sullivan, Dakota, Dan Phelps has been the ones that haven't pitted yet, really. A few others that are a little further down the field, but looks like Zach is taking tires. I saw him jack the car up. Looks like he's going to take the full pit time there. Looks like Mr. Foster is also in the pits here. Let's see what Kevin does. So that should, with that pit time difference, I believe, give the lead back to Dylan McDonald, and it does. But it puts him 5 seconds back on Zach. Does appear that Kevin is taking tires as well. Dylan just got past Dan Phelps there, and Joe Sullivan and Kevin Foster in the pits. And that puts him, let's see, so he's running the last non-pitting cars. Dakota Camper is 15 seconds ahead there. So last lap, Dylan ran a 28.9. And Zach, 33, but he'll be out of the pit, so we'll see what he gets this time around. Last lap, fast lap for Josh Anderson, 27.81. 27.7 now for your fastest lap out of Zach. So he's going to be chewing that space down to Dylan awfully quick. You can see that truck just seems to love the new tires. Dylan could be banking on a caution, you know, towards the end. Get a fresh set, and as you can see, you know, a 27.7 versus a pretty much a 29-second lap time. Doesn't take long to get around you there. It's real hard to as well. Looks like Dakota Camper is into the pits now. Let's see if he's going to go with Zach's strategy, taking all the tires, or... Looks like he took his fast repair and is going to take at least 2 tires. Let's see here. Yep, he's going to take all 4. Kevin Foster with your fast lap at a 27.7. So last lap, Kevin Foster 0.2 quicker than Zach, as trying to pull down a 3-second gap as Zach just passed Dylan in the dog leg for the lead there. Seems like the tires may only have about 20, 25 good laps in them before those lap times start tumbling. Checking in with Dakota Camper here. We'll see what his fast lap's going to be coming around. Dylan back into the pits. I guess he decided that he's going to have to get some tires after all. Dakota Camper with a 27.6. See if Dylan pulls up here and takes a set. See, we'll stop here for... Yep. Looks like Dylan's having to take tires. Gambled that he could use a set later, and I don't think it turned out too well for him. Or by not pitting earlier, maybe he had to short pit to make it all the way to the end if we go green. Decided to take the pain now rather than later. But that is putting Dylan a lap down. So right now your top 7 are still in the lead lap. Everybody is pitted between, let's see, Nick is the oldest up here up in the front with pitting on the lap 46. Let's pull the pit strategy up here so you can see. So we should start to see some hot laps coming in from Dylan here. Dakota Camper chewing up time pretty quickly on Sullivan here. I think some of these guys are going to need a caution because Foster has a 6.6 second gap there, and well, Zach running a 28.4 and Kevin running a 28.9 already. That gap's going to get a little big a little quick.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, yellow flag. So Bramble looks like he's going to be our lucky dog. Who do we have? Looks like it is John Crane here. Did he go up under the yellow? Yep. Yellow, and it just spun him around. Keeps it off the wall. Good driving there, John. And then you bonked the wall. Sorry it didn't turn off you quicker, John. So, looking at our pit thing here, the guys that took tires are... Because Nick was in there for 14 seconds, so he had time to take tires. Bramble may have a set of tires. He was only in there for 11 seconds. Maybe he only took 2 and might have 2 left. Let's see here. Yep, there's Bramble getting his lap back. Giving you 7 cars back on your lead lap here. So we're at lap 68 of 85 tonight. Just a few cautions, but we had a nice little green flag run there for a bit. Looks like the number 28 of James Carmen is going to be going into the pits along with the 11 of John Crane. So, showing AJ Chantry as being a lap down now. So he will let the field by here shortly as they re-rack them. Looks like we got a few guys out of the race so far. Looks like it is going to be Derek Booker, Swaney, and Don Easterlin that are out of this race. They are all 30 plus laps down. Matt Crockett is 3 laps down. Carmen is 28 laps. Sorry, 2 laps down. Crane is 2 laps down. We have Phelps, McDonald, and Chantry all 1 lap down. Don't forget, if y'all need any AMSOIL products, to contact Kelly Pointer here, Pointer Motorsports. So graciously supporting our channel and our league here for so many series. So just get with Kelly and he can help you on anything for being the direct jobber or whatever your AMSOIL needs are. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car, so we are ready to go green flag running with about 15 laps left in this race. Let's see if Zach gets a good jump or if Kevin's got his number. We'll see going in here. Looks like you got Dylan trying to get a little heat in the tires at the last second here. As Zach goes, and Nick getting a little bit of a run in on Kevin here. It looks like Kevin may have enough to hold him off. But ooh, Kevin, the nice run on Zach there. I wonder if Zach missed a gear and missed a shift. So you got Dakota and Dylan kind of battling it out back there. They're both on about the same age of tire. They're a lap or two apart. Oh, Dylan down into the infield there. Let's see, what do we have here? Jump over to Dylan McDonald. And, oh, gets up under there, just gets loose. Spins the truck, gets the tires hot, but keeps it straight. So we will have another re-rack here. Dylan not losing too many spots. Hey, we got our track map back randomly. Congratulations, SDK. Subverting all my expectations. So, here. Okay. As the guys go around one more time before we get the lights coming off the pace car. 46 minutes of an hour and a half session. I don't think we're in any danger with we'll be able to finish this even if we get 2 green white checkers. And finished all laps under caution at this point. Kevin running up there next to the wall. I'll have to ask him when he gets in the booth if he makes it into the top 3 by the end, if that's some special secret sauce. Alright, so that gives Chantry his lap back. That puts us with 8 on the lead lap, leaving Dan Phelps and Dylan McDonald as being your 1 lap down guys. And James Carman, Matt Crockett, well, James Carman's the only one that's 2 laps down, but if he's in the pits, he's going to need to get out of there quickly before he winds up being part of the 3 lap down crew of Matt Crockett and John Crane. Is he going to make it off pit road in time? He's going. Looks like he's got it just in time. Let's see. See if the lights go off the truck this time or the iRacing pace car this time. The lights do in fact go out, so we will be green next time around. It looks like the number 28 of James Carman will be able to collect back up with the field by the time they get around again. Everybody making sure these trucks can wind up properly. Alright, we are set. Pace car is in. You got that long pitch straight that runs all the way down and around the corner. So it'll be a little bit of time before they can fire these trucks off. Take a look at our cactus cam here. Wait for the cactus to go green.
Green's out. Green flag. Green
There
flag.
we go. And off to the races. Zach looks like he gets a nice little jump on Mr. Foster there. We see him all bouncing up out of that, going into that. Catch him coming into 1 and 2 there.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, John Crane up into the wall. Well, let's have to see exactly what happened there. So it looks like John... Oh. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Let me find the right one. Let's look at that and go back. We'll do it the manual way here. So John's coming in, checks up a little, gets into Dan Phelps there. And it looks like he just kept the back end of the truck into the fence. So spoiler looks okay. Hopefully that didn't cost him too much. Hopefully it didn't bend anything up for himself. Well, lap 78, we are back under caution. So it looks like we're going to have probably about a 5-lap shootout towards the end of this. That one giving everybody, but let's see. Still having Dylan McDonald being 1 lap down here. Looks like James is getting another lap where he goes in the pits, gets some damage, and comes back around. Ooh, I just realized it's getting a little warm up here in this sim room. Having to turn the air down a little bit. Yeah, see if the lights go off this time like I expect. Nope, we're going to get 1 more lap. So let's see here. If we pull up our pitch strategy. Zach and Foster, 24 and 25. Anderson, 26. Dakota. So his tires are a little bit newer, but they've all spent a lot of time under the caution flag here recently. So nobody's tire should be too hot. Nick on 33 lap old tires. Sullivan 24. Bramble on 31. Chantry on 30 laps. So... see if we get the lights turning off this time. Give us a nice little shootout to the end then. The lights are out. We will be going green next time by for a shootout to the end. Let's go off the starter cam this time. Still got the yellow flag out. Got John Crane trying to catch back up to the field here. Barney put the green flag out, getting ready to drop it. Pace car would be going in now. They are all on. This one here. Everybody coming through. As we'll see them roll into the frame here in just a second. And we will see where exactly they take off.
Green flag, green
Right
flag.
at the beginning of that restart zone. He is off. It looks like Anderson getting a nice little run on the inside of Kevin there. Taking away second place. Kevin. Oh!
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
That caught it. Oh, a lot of guys caught in that one. Boy, we'll have to watch this again. Let's see here. Let's go to a better one here. Check out this far chase. So it looks like Kevin's diving down, and yep, the old disappearing wedge gets into the back of Josh just a little bit, sends Josh up into the wall. Let's check the chopper cam. Oh, Dakota Camper into it. Cutting the back of Nick. Sullivan just getting through. Chantry getting caught. And then, oh no, Sullivan got Bramble and just about everybody. Looks like Dylan managed to get through by the skin of his teeth on this one. Let's run that back and let's see what that looked like from that chopper view for Dylan. So we'll watch Dylan from the chase view here. So he sees that, ooh, backs out. Oh, just caught the front end of his truck. You can see a little wrinkle damage there. So not too many people making through it on that one. I don't think we're going to find many 0X's tonight. Check up on the front of that truck there. It doesn't look too bad. A little wrinkled up. Zach's truck still looks clean. Kevin's truck still looks pretty clean. 16 nutrient there. Got a little bit on the right rear. Said Toast got a little damage. Bramble, but this one should give. Oh, we've got Dylan McDonald coming into the pits. Should have been our lucky dog recipient. Or James Carman, possibly? Let's see here. Dylan going to try to get a little bit of damage taken care of. Oh, Dylan taking a fast repair. Stop and go. Making it quickie. Check out this blimp cam we got here. As we are on lap 85 of 86, so we're going to get a green-white checker for this one then. Speeding around, we got Matt Crockett catching back up here. As they are starting to stack up, so I'm guessing that's going to be the sign that we are. Yep, no lights on in that pace car, I believe. So we will be going green this time for a green-white checker here. I'm going to keep it on our leader here. Oh,
Green
Zach
flag,
getting
green
off to an
flag.
early start there. Looks like you got Nick trying to poke his head back up under Kevin there on that restart. Looks like Kevin's kind of running that high line. We'll see how the exit looks for him coming out of here. So Kevin takes back second position there. And then look, we got Joseph Sullivan here at the end of the race in fourth. Does he have anything? Because Sullivan's on a little bit newer tires than the rest of the guys over here. Is Foster going to have anything for Zach? Has Foster saved a tire? Just enough for... Oh. Back here. Got Dylan McDonald. Oh, into the wall with James Carman. Oh, and collecting John Crane. Right there at the line. So. Whew. Had to sneeze there. I'm sorry. But interesting into that race there. Looks like you're pull up the results here. Looks like your race results, Zach Roethlisberger taking the win, Kevin Foster in second, Nick Gardner rounding out your podium there with third, then Joe Sullivan in fourth, Dan Phelps in fifth, Dylan McDonald in sixth, James Carman in third, AJ Chantry in eighth, Tyler Bramble in ninth, Matt Crockett in 10th, John Crane in 11th, Dakota Camper in 12th, Josh Anderson in 13th, Derek Booker in 14th, Justin Swaney in 15th, and Don Easterlin in 16th. See if we can't get some of these guys in here for an interview. Oh, let's see. I have to actually call them in here. See if we got anybody popping in here just yet. But that's right. I can grab. Yep, we got a third place. Nick here, got a copy on us?
I got you, buddy.
So third place there. I saw you trying to peek in and under Kevin on that restart there. Just not enough on that low line to get enough drive out.
Yeah, just not enough grip. My tires were pretty worn there. If there was any more laps, I probably would have been screwed, honestly, because I feel like the 76 would have got me right there. So I was just trying to hold him off and get the best finish I could right there.
Yeah, it looked like Joe had about 10 lap newer tires than you and Kevin and Zach there.
Yeah, honestly, if that big wreck didn't happen, the caution before, I feel like I would have finished like probably sixth or seventh because the 43 and all them guys, I mean, I knew they had better tires than me. I was just trying to hang on. So that caution that kind of hurt us after the green flag run there kind of hurt the whole strategy, and then everyone was together on different tires. So unfortunately, I was the one with older tires, just trying to hang on for dear life.
Yeah, they it seems like kind of the old cautions breed cautions motto was, continuously popping up tonight, it felt like.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. With like 25 to go, and you got everybody with mixture of tires. Some guy, there's always a few guys out there that think since they got the better tires, they're gonna go out and steal the show. And I feel like with this kind of unique track, it's more than that. You got fresher tires, but I feel like it has to do with a lot of patience. Into the corners when you get off and back on the throttle, in the corners. It's definitely a tough track, but I'm just thankful to escape with the top three. I'll take that. This is not one of my better tracks.
Yeah, it's I was saying earlier than the ARCA race, I'm somewhere between a love-hate relationship. I've done well here before, but Those walls, they like to sneak up on you and grab you
They
pretty
do.
hard.
They do, man. That 3 and 4, I think, is the 3 and 4. I think is the toughest corner because you got to really be able to woe the truck down, but at the same time get hard back in the throttle without the wall getting to you. I mean, it comes out of nowhere, and then plus then you gotta run through the dog leg, and it's just man, it's definitely a unique track. You got to hit every lap perfect, but yeah, just not for me. But that's why I'll take this.
For sure. The anybody you want to give a shout out to on that 16 machine before we let you go celebrate?
Yeah, man, just appreciate Carl and Dylan and all them guys that continue to put this league on. I know they work hard and with the rules and everything. I think they do a great job, which is the reason why I joined this league. I like what I see so far, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So, thank them for allowing me to compete each week. Thank you for doing the broadcast, John. You know, taking your time out, having to watch us have fun, but at the same time you get to have fun and see what people are saying while they're viewing the race. So I appreciate the viewers that view the broadcast, and then I thank my wife for letting me come on here and compete each night and have fun with the boys.
Well, without guys like you, that wouldn't be some good racing to watch. So we do appreciate that, and we'll let you go celebrate.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too. All right, let's grab our second place and bring him on down in here. Kevin, this is John in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, boys.
So, holding Nick off there on that restart. Looked like he was trying to push a little hard for you there.
Yeah, definitely the inside line definitely has an advantage on the restarts there. But I knew I had fresher tires on him. If I can just get to three, at least side by side, and I could hold him off. And I just wish we didn't have 14, 16 cautions, whatever we had there at the end, because we pitted there with little past halfway, and Zach was gone. And I just
Yeah.
maintained second position in front of Nick because I knew he had 6, 7 lap older tires, and I was just saving tires. I knew I wasn't going to run Zach down. Heads up, saving tires, and trying to pull a rabbit out of my hat there. And it would have worked had we had some laps, but we didn't have any laps. Not more than 2 laps. And by the time I got around Nick there, and I gave it a shot, but you know, second place, like I'm the new brides. I'm the new Chris in this league. That's 3 weeks in a row. I'm painting my truck
Hey,
like the 51 next week. I'm doing the Exxon 51 next week.
I mean, if you get second all season, as long as Zach doesn't win every one of them, you can still win a championship.
Yeah, but he's winning everyone. That's the sad part.
Yeah, he's definitely fast at this. So yeah, just watching him tonight. Yeah, he's always smooth on the wheel. Reminds me a lot of Nick Nickerson in the way he drives.
Oh, absolutely. And he definitely is fast, but it's just I don't know what I got to do. You know what I mean? It's just
I mean, new rig. Hey, it's 1 second. Not a bad break in for it, but
no, but it sucks there. I didn't go back and watch the replay. I don't know if like I mean me and John got into it there, and like I said, they just got a hell of a start. John timed that perfectly. I don't know where that came from. John timed that perfectly. Um, you know, so didn't mean to get into him. I thought I had a position on the inside. He called and he said I had position. So kudos to kudos to John for you know calling it like it truly is. So I put that one in memory bank, and hopefully I can return the favor one day. And just being honest, that's what this league's all about.
oh yeah, I mean, unfortunately, with all the cautions tonight, yeah, it's one of those things that say cautions breed cautions. But anybody you want to give a shout out to on that number 8 machine before we let you go celebrate your bridesmaid
Ugh,
status?
celebrate the bride. Well, congrats to Zach again. maybe one day he'll let me win a race. That'd be great for him. Overall, though, I mean, when we were out there running, Dylan definitely had a very strong truck in the beginning. Um, he got off pit sequence, and that's what probably ultimately cost him the race. But kudos. Thank you guys, CRN, everyone out there that's watching. Barry, I promise you, I'm trying. It's just maybe Zach needs to be penalized one race, so maybe I have a chance to win one of these things at the end. But we qualified decent. Led a lap there in a pit sequence, and I had the tire advantage over Zach. Just didn't have any laps to bring that to fruition. But it is what it is, and there's always I would say always next week, but next week I heard it's dirt.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is, isn't it? It's is it Eldora?
Yeah, it's Bristol dirt.
Bristol, that's right. Yeah, Bristol.
I think I'm coming down with COVID right now. Might have to miss next week. But no, I don't care for dirt, especially like if we were at Eldora with the truck, I'd be okay with that. But this Bristol and this truck is just, and me, we don't see eye to eye. But we'll put a few laps in practice and we'll give it our best. It's not
Yep.
gonna be a top 3 truck or anything, but it is what it is. And thank you guys for a hell of a broadcast. We appreciate that.
No problem. We appreciate you putting on a good show. It's always interesting to try to figure out what scheme you're running. We noticed that some of those caution laps you're running right there next to the wall.
Trying to cool
That
the tires off.
I was curious if it was something like that. I didn't know if the tire pickup might affect that. So I'll have to bank that one for later.
Because the iRacing, they have the track map. So the racing line is typically hotter than the rest of the track, and even though the track temperature is what 319 degrees or something like that.
It's
So
typical Carl hot AF.
yeah, so I was just trying to do anything just to get out of the normal racing line, and you know if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. I have no idea, but just got to try something different.
All right, well, I'll let you go, and congratulations, Kevin, on the second.
All right, thank you guys.
So we got our winner here, Zach. Zach, you got a copy on us?
Gotcha, John.
So 2 races in a row, wins in both. Not a bad night then at all.
Well, I got third in the first one, so but
Oh, that's right. Third in the first one.
2 interviews though.
Yeah.
That's not bad, right?
No. I was talking with Kevin. We may have to give him the bridesmaid status from Hamilton here soon.
Yeah, man, he ran a good race. It was definitely tough there to time those restarts out. He made me fight for it. That's for sure.
Definitely with all those cautions, he was saying he was trying to save tires to maybe have something for you at the end, but just unfortunately, you do 30 caution laps. It doesn't take a lot out of the tires when you do that.
No, it doesn't, and that's just kind of Phoenix with the way they've moved the start finish line here, especially in iRacing. Is you've got all this room to go down and make moves right off the restart, and then it narrows right back up. So it's tough for everybody to find a spot and be comfortable of giving up positions or trying to take positions. That's for sure.
I was pretty sure that they had moved it. Okay, I was thinking I was going crazy. I was like, wait, when did the start finish line what?
Yeah. I think they moved it a couple years ago. Maybe when they moved the championship race here. It used to be on the back straightaway. And yeah, it seems to have it create excitement. That's for sure on the restarts.
Because this is the Legacy Phoenix. I didn't know they changed the location on the Legacy track. That's
Yeah.
what was throwing me for a loop then.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. I didn't know that as well.
The track that never existed with the start finish line there.
Exactly.
But no, it seems like you got through the field pretty quickly early on. So, and then the first one to take tires and fuel there on that pit stop, it was looked like Dylan didn't take his tires and quickly realized that was a bad mistake.
Yeah, I was wondering, when I got around him on that cycle there, and he came back in the pits, and I'm like, did I miss something on the strategy, or what's going on. But it sounds like what he did is take his fuel and bank for a late race restart. And the way that it had run there for a little bit, I was thinking everybody was going to get strung out. So I figured I'd take my tires now and see what happens. And fortunately enough, it worked out for us. That's for sure.
Yeah, when you have races like this where you have a couple cautions early on, it can when you take that limited set of tires can really be a make or break deal.
That makes it interesting for sure. I mean, we saw that in the ARCA race. We had a caution there and didn't go caution free, and a lot of us left a set of tires in the pit. So just kind of one of the things about this league and what makes it fun is gambling on when to take that tire set. That's for sure.
Yeah, welcome change having the damage back on the trucks.
Yeah, I think so. I got caught up in an incident early there, and I just took my fast repair.
Yeah, that
You
was
know,
the
I
one I was looking at. That was some pretty bad net code, about 6 feet between the trucks. That just
yeah, it just seems like it's just been awful with the trucks here recently. So I know iRacing's working on it and potentially a new damage model too. So maybe that'll bring some changes with it. But
there'll
yeah, I
be
don't
some
know if
pain when they enable it, as always.
oh yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if the damage changed any of the dynamic of the race tonight. I think you saw people paying, some penalties for maybe some aggressive driving, with beat up trucks and stuff. So maybe that was a deterrent right there, or maybe it'll take them a week to get back into the groove of it. I'm not sure.
All right, before I let you go celebrate, anybody you want to give a shout out to on that 51 truck?
I just want to thank you for doing the broadcast. Really appreciate your time today, man, and every week, doing the races for us so we can go back and watch. That's awesome and definitely excuse me, definitely appreciated. Things. Sorry, I've got one of those tickles in my throat. We know when you swallow down the round hole. That's what I've got going on right now. I just want to thank all the league admins as well for putting the race together and doing everything behind the scenes as always. Appreciate them giving us a platform to race. And yeah, thanks to all the competitors tonight. Good run by Kevin and the rest of the top five.
All right, well, congratulations, and we'll see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Next week's dirt.
Ooh,
So, how are your
yeah.
thoughts on that?
I'm not a dirt guy, so I'm
Okay.
gonna be struggling. So that'll be one that I'm gonna be doing some learning. That's for sure.
Well, maybe it'll be nice to see. Yeah, I'm sure some of these guys wouldn't mind seeing you a little further down the field occasionally.
Yeah, that's you'll see me in the back. That's for sure. Because I don't know which way is up, but I do enjoy dirt racing. I have a lot of respect for people who can do it, so it should be fun.
Well, again, congratulations, and we will see you next week.
Absolutely, thank you, sir.
All right, well, that's everything for tonight for the CORE Craftsman Truck Series. I run you back through these race results one more time, and it looks like the internet has decided to act up here at the very end. So hopefully the last finish there got put in decently before it acted up, and the voice is coming through. But for your win, you have Zach Roethlisberger second, Kevin Bridesmaid Foster third, Nick Gardner. There's your podium. Fourth, Joe Sullivan. Fifth, Dan Phelps. Sixth, Dylan McDonald. Seventh, James Carmen. Eighth, AJ Chantry. Ninth, Tyler Bramble. 10th, Matt Crockett. 11th, John Crane. 12th, Dakota Camper. Josh Anderson in 13th. Derek Booker in 14th. Justin Swaney in 15th. And Don Easterlin in 16th. And as always, like, share, and subscribe us. Trying to push to get that 1,000 mark before the end of the year's up. And we will see y'all next week.